What's up, guys? It's JB coming to you from ENC again. Finally, I've been gone for a week. Me and the family went to Universal Studios and Disney World. When I came back, it had been hot as crap, and as you can see, things have started to kind of explode a little bit. Figured I'd go through and give a garden tour because things are a little bit different than they were from the last one. So let's get started with it. Me and my youngest daughter, we planted some sunflowers and some beans a couple of weeks ago. The sunflowers are coming up, but the beans don't look like they're coming up, so it might be too hot for them. Right here we got our strawberries, and they're looking really good. Starting to send out their runners. Probably not going to do a whole lot this year, but we'll see. I know in the next couple of years they should be producing really good. And over here we got our some more peas, and I still haven't thinned them out yet, and it's starting to show. They got blossoms on them, but they probably ain't gonna produce very well unless I clear some of those out, so we're probably gonna do that today. Got a lot of weeding to do. The weeds shot up while I was gone. I got some radishes there and some carrots and broccoli down there. I did put in a little bench. It's not much, but it's just something to sit in while I'm out here. The area that we made the other day, I transplanted some things out, but they died, except for that one squash right there. But I did plant some corn there and some cucumbers in front of it, and they came up while we were gone. I haven't decided what I'm gonna plant in that area yet. A little plum tree looks good. Got my Liberty apple tree over here. It is actually doing pretty good. It's got some couple of little apples on it. One up there. We'll see how they do. I think it's got 3 on it actually. There's the other one. There. This is a peach, my peach tree. It looks good. Gotta do some pruning on these soon. I don't know if it's too soon to prune them or not. But here we got some raspberries. That one's starting to do a little bit, show a little bit of life right there. And these two, that one there, and that one are doing good. And here we got some beans and some tomatoes coming up with them and some carrots in front of that. Needs to be weeded out. I think I might do a video bringing everybody along for the garden cleanup after the time being away. And there's the turnips and carrots, and pretty sure that's a beet. I don't know how it got there, but I know that I'm pretty sure that's what it is. There's another one over here, a beet. They look good. It's been really hard not to try and pull this carrot up just to see what it looks like. I'm curious, but I don't want to mess it up. And back there, got another carrot sprouting up beside a, it kind of looks like a beet too, but those are volunteers. I didn't plant those that I remember. Here we got some zucchini coming up. That bed needs to be weeded. Here we got our early white bush scallop squash. I'm ready to see what those look like. And here we got our okra. It's looking really good. And over here, these tomatoes and basil. I'm gonna have to clean up those tomatoes. I never thought that they would actually shoot up the way that they were looking. They looked like they were gonna stay small, but that's the little tomato and basil patch that I made a couple of weeks ago. And here's just a little tomato bed. Gotta weed it out, clean it out. And there's another beet and carrot. You can hear my rooster Kevin in the background. He's just started crowing not long ago. But we got some turnips right there. The leaves of them are ready. And a little volunteer lettuce over there. And I am finally starting to get some asparagus in this patch to pop up. I started weeding it yesterday, but didn't finish, or my wife did actually. But you can see the asparagus starting to pop up there. A couple of years we'll have some good asparagus patches. And I need to finish weeding out this area. It's got tomatoes and carrots in it too. But I gotta thin these tomatoes out. And over there are the sunflowers that we transplanted from the big sunflower section. And they're doing really good. Here we got some watermelon. Starting to look really good. Everything will look a lot better once I get it weeded out and fixed. And we're going to do a lot of that today. Over here we got some lettuce, and they're not doing the greatest. Something's eating them up. Can't tell. That little bug, well, it just flew off. But got some tomatoes coming up there. Got to thin that and weed it out. But here are the sunflowers that we started from seed. There's my little grape vine there. But the sunflowers look like they're getting ready to bloom. They got some of them anyway. There's a little ladybug. Glad to see you. But the blooms are looking like they're getting ready to pop on these sunflowers. And I will let y'all know when that happens. But there's like 6 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one's going to be pretty. I really need to thin that out too, and I think I will. There's some volunteer dill and lettuce. That looks really nice, actually. That dill over there, I don't know how it got there. But here's a Jonathan apple tree. Looks really good with some turnips underneath it. There's our tomato, marigold, eggplant bed. It's looking really, really good. I got to tie up these tomatoes and stake them. I'm going to do all that today too. A row of carrots there. And some beans, something that's tearing them up. But I do have some neem oil that I'm going to try. And I got some insect netting on the way too. So we're going to see if that helps us. Got to come in here and get the suckers off of those tomatoes. And here's my 2 blueberry bushes. They're looking good still. Get some blueberries, a couple of blueberries off of them maybe this year. All these tomatoes that I planted around this squash patch are looking good. And there's the squash. I got to weed that bed out. I think I might actually have something else. I think I got some tomatoes planted behind that, but they ain't getting a lot of sun. Here, we are actually starting to get a couple of green tomatoes like that. It's the only one I've got staked. Just haven't got it tied up yet. But I'm going to do that today. And I actually have a couple of squash showing up on this squash plant that I have planted beside this tomato. Some beans back there, I just showed you those, didn't I? And here we have a broccoli starting to head up. Looking nice. And a cabbage over here. I don't know if it'll ever head up or not. Some cilantro there. My purple kale. And some some potatoes. They're looking nice. Sorry, I shook the camera. I had some sweat dripping on it. And there's my romaine lettuce and a little tomato bed that I actually did go through and thin out. That one there, I ain't sure what's going on with it, but I need to get it out before it, I don't know if that's a disease or what, but I need to get it out before it spreads to my other plants. And got some peas back here. They are actually starting to produce some peas, as you can see right there. These are snap peas. I'll try one. They're sweet. I love the taste of fresh peas. And 2 more sunflowers that I transplanted over here at the front of the garden. Looking good. Some dill that's been there. Then I got some, I believe those are pure white eggplants. They're in front of the purple okra. And everything just seems to be doing really good. Got some radishes here. Let's pull one up. Let's see how they look. I'll try this one. Look at that. Beautiful radish. Beautiful. I've been pickling radishes here lately, and they're really good actually. Got a grape there. Some more beans that something's eating. It's probably that I can't remember what exactly it's called, the white butterfly though. Can't remember the actual name. And some more peas, and there's my volunteer corn. Coming up really nice. Sunflowers, and something got to my Mizuna too. Here. I mean, it devastated it, as you can see. But there's a couple of, maybe that insect netting will get here. If anybody knows what might be doing that, let me know. But there's some more sunflowers coming up. And some Swiss chard back here. And an eggplant. But, I mean, everything seems to be doing really good. I'm excited about it, ready to see what it turns into. I showed y'all, or told y'all in the full property tour, back there behind this garden and over here to the side, that's where 2 more gardens are going to go, or 2 more food forests are going to go. But that's it for this video. I think I might make another video today, kind of bringing you with me, cleaning everything up. I won't post it for a few days, but might make it anyway. But thank you guys for watching, coming along with me. And as always, all the world's problems can be solved in a garden. So get out there and plant one.